Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Valas here in LA with LA Clippers #1 fan, Michael Mckinson. A more upbeat Michael Mckinson today?
Every cloud has a silver lining, doesn't it? Big thank you to Golden Boy for keeping me on the show, finding me an opponent in 24 hours. It's been a mad 24 hours. Obviously to Matchroom and MTK. Everybody's been working very hard since the Ortiz withdrawal to keep me on the show, so I'm ever so grateful. I've got not who I came here for, but at least I've got my US debut against a tough, dangerous guy as well. So the show goes on.
The show does go on. Can we just sort of talk about the time period since the interview yesterday? So like I said, obviously we've got a big time difference between here and the UK. This again will go out Thursday morning UK time. It's Wednesday night here. So I spoke to you on Tuesday night and there was talk of Blair Cobbs wanting to step in, rumours about Alexis Rocha as well. They've now been pushed to the main event. At that time, was there any developments further on in the night of one of them two potentially stepping in at all?
Possibly. I don't actually know, because I know that Blair Cobbs called me out. I don't know if he's got his head on his game for Rocha. I don't know why, but he called me out, but I haven't heard anything, as in like I haven't rejected a fight with Blair Cobbs. I've come here to fight Virgil Ortiz, so I'd fight anybody. So I don't know what come of that at all. You know, I've had a few names given to me, but every name given to me I said yes, and then they've obviously managed to get one of them. So it
was just a list of names put to you. You went, look, just any of them will take it. I just want to fight.
It wasn't a list. It was one name. I said yes. Another name. I said yes. Just get me on the show. Whoever, just make sure something gets over the line. And earlier on today, something got over the line. So I think maybe, I don't know, but maybe Golden Boy would have wanted to keep me on the show, and they would have maybe last resort got me Rocha or Blair. Because obviously that's a good fight for the main event now, isn't it? So I don't know if the answer was going to be yes regardless, but yeah, let them fight each other, and if, do you know what I mean, whatever happens, I get my win, then I'll always come back.
Yeah, and I feel like LA kind of owes you something if you beat one of them. But yeah, if you beat your man, you can fight the winner. I don't know, but yeah, fingers crossed. Everything goes smoothly because you've had enough bumps. You've got your opponent now. You took a little trip to the Golden Boy HQ, which is just across the road. I saw you took a picture of De La Hoya. Talk to me about that whole experience.
So I came here being the opposition, right? I weren't going to be a fanboy, weren't going to get pictures and stuff like that. But I spoke to him, I was having a good chat with him, and I said, now you're not the opposition, Oscar. Can I get a picture? He laughed, and you know, yeah, great people. There was great people at Golden Boy. Like I said, I'm really grateful for them keeping me on the show. Get to have my US debut. Like they didn't need to, did they? They didn't need to keep me on the show, but they worked very, very hard, along with obviously Matchroom and MTK, to keep me on this bill. I've trained hard for a while now, so yeah, that's. I met Oscar. I said, "You're not the opposition now. Should we get a picture?" And then I got a picture.
Good man. Let's talk about the man who's going to be in the other corner. Jesus Antonio Perez lives in TJ, or based out of Tijuana, which is only an hour away. So yeah, we know TJ is like one of them hot spots for them hard, tough Mexicans. Comes with a good knockout ratio. Hasn't been active over the last few years, but yeah, Mexicans are always tough and they're always dangerous. So there is going to be a challenge put in front of you on Saturday.
Dangerous. I'm in the danger zone Saturday. Like, I was Virgil Ortiz banana skin. This Mexican is my banana skin. So yeah, danger zone. An unknown, big punching, dangerous Mexican. But I like being in the danger zone. You know, I've got a good boxing IQ, and I know I'll get the job done. Like I said, I've prepared to fight Virgil Ortiz. So anyone else that comes my way, I'm very confident in.
Do you think this is going to be one of them fights? And I know you don't know too much about him, and neither do we, but is it going to be one of them fights where you've got a constant Mexican chasing you around the ring, and we're going to see the Mikey Mckinson boxing ability that we all know about. It looks like it's going to be one of them, and we don't even really know much about him, but I think I can kind of see where this fight's going to go.
Yeah, well, you know what? I tweeted not that long ago. I obviously see some of the Mexicans like come to Britain and stuff and pull off upsets and stuff like that. And I tweeted not that long ago, I want to fight a Mexican. Like a few months ago now, and so it is on the bucket list. I do want to fight a Mexican and a Mexican style. So all exciting, a new challenge for me. I'm here to really put on a good display of boxing and really stand out. Like for the American fans, also my fans travelling, but I want to impress the American fans.
You said about him being your banana skin now. Is there kind of a little bit of a different pressure? Because let's be honest, if you were to lose against someone who hasn't been as active recently and is of course not of the standing of Virgil Ortiz, if you were to lose, let's be honest, there's no way that you're going to come back and have the fights against Virgil Ortiz potentially, or even the winner of Cobbs and Rocha. So no, if you were to lose, this is actually a bad defeat. So there's a different type of pressure now, isn't there?
Of course. But you obviously seen me this week, even before the Ortiz pull out, and even the 24 hours where I didn't have an opponent, etc. I've been very relaxed all week. People are saying, "Oh, fight week for the biggest fight of your life. How are you so relaxed?" I'm so mentally ready for anything that comes my way. You know, this is, although I haven't got the guy I came for, it's still a dream. Fighting in the States, a US debut. You know, it was what I was born for. Like, I remember getting off the plane. I've been here about 8 days now. Getting off the plane last week, and we drove past, like, in the taxi to the hotel. We drove past the Galen Centre. I looked to the left, and there was a big picture of my name on the electronic billboard outside. Right? Picture of my face, not my name. It's getting late. But yeah, big picture of my face outside, and I was like, wow. I said my face would be in lights. My name was in lights when I fought at fight camp in the summer. Like the ring walk and my name being in lights as the A-side on a Matchroom show, my name was finally in lights. Now my face is in lights, you know, in America. So yeah, I'm just soaking everything up. Very relaxed, very focused, happy. Like throughout all of the roller coasters that's happened over the last couple of days, I've stayed mentally on it. So yeah, now it's time to get the job done. Also, my dad's flew out now. Like we didn't actually know if he'd be able to get here. So in my head, I was thinking, right, the show must go on regardless. I haven't got my dad in my corner. Like I'm fighting Ortiz. I'm not fighting Ortiz. Now I've managed to get back on the show, get an opponent, and I've just got back here, and my dad's turned out surprised me. So now the whole team's here. So I'm all smiles now.
You're all smiles. I'll tell you what. You said that, what was it? He was ignoring your messages. So you had like a slight inkling. You thought, is he going to surprise me? You were sending messages, and they were only delivering with one tick. And you was like, he's either ditched me or he's on the plane.
The last 24 hours, well, over 24 hours now, has been mad for me. Get an opponent through. I want to speak to my dad about it. I was like, there's been like a few different opponents, and I couldn't get replies off him, and like messages weren't delivering in like the craziest 24 hours of my life.
This is when I really need you, Dad. So you're thinking? Yeah,
I was like, what's going on here? And I messaged my girlfriend about 2 hours ago saying something's up. Like normally he's always on his phone, stuff like that. I said, do you reckon he's in the air and he's coming over to surprise me, and he's managed to sort everything out and he's going to come and surprise me? I said it about 2 hours ago, and then about 45 minutes ago I came back to this hotel, he stood there. You know, so although I had some bad news with the Ortiz pull-out, everything else has fallen together, and now I've just got to go out there and do what I do best.
Just one more thing. You said you're relaxed. I mean, you went out tonight to watch the LA Clippers. How was that, by the way? Like you said, you're soaking it all in, so you've got to sort of do these things and I suppose keep your mind at ease as well. Little trip to the LA Clippers. There we go. Number one fan. Yeah. Any good?
It was good.
It's not quite Fratton Park, is what you're going to say.
No, the atmosphere's really good, though. Yeah, like, bucket list ticked. Like, go to an NBA game and stuff. Bucket list ticked. Don't know a lot about basketball, but the atmosphere was unbelievable. Got a jersey, proper tourist. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, then the weigh-in Friday, and then work on Saturday. So I've managed to do some things whilst being out here, around my training, around my media stuff, around all the important things. Managed to see a bit of LA, but I won't be happy until I've got the win, and then I can enjoy the food in LA.
Top man, Mikey, it's good to see a smile on your face after everything that's gone on. And we roll on to Saturday. Top man.
Everything happens for a reason, Oscar. Everything happens for a reason.